I need to tell you about the worst experience of my life, something that still makes my heart race when I think about it. It was August 2022, and I was living in a small flat in Cape Town, South Africa, trying to get by as a 29-year-old barista. Gumtree was my go-to for selling stuff to cover rent. Old clothes, a broken phone, whatever I could spare. I thought I had it down: meet in public, cash only, trust your gut. But when I listed my old camera for sale, I walked into a nightmare that changed me forever. This is what happened, every moment etched in my mind, and the ending, God, it's something I can't unsee. I'd been in Cape Town for a year, working at a coffee shop in Sea Point, a vibrant area with tourists and locals mixing on the streets. My Nikon DSLR, a relic from a photography hobby I couldn't afford anymore, was worth about R4000, around $220. I listed it on Gumtree on August 5, 2022, with clear photos and a description. Used, good condition, lens included. Messages came fast. Most were lowballers or scammers offering dodgy bank transfers. South Africa's online marketplaces were notorious for fraud. News 24 reported over 2,000 Gumtree scams in 2022 alone. I was careful, ignoring sketchy offers and sticking to my rules. Cash, public place, no nonsense. One message stood out: Thabo, a buyer with a basic Gumtree profile, no photo but a few ads for car parts and furniture. He wrote, "Want the camera? Can do R3,800 cash me tomorrow?" His account was 8 months old, which seemed legit. I pushed him to R3,900, and we agreed to meet at 4 p.m. on August 7th outside a Pick n Pay supermarket in Sea Point, a busy spot with foot traffic and security cameras. My friend Liam, a coworker, wasn't keen on the idea. "Use a police station, mate," he said, knowing Cape Town had safe exchange zones after a spike in Gumtree robberies. But Pick n Pay was always packed, and I'd done deals there before. Liam agreed to tag along, waiting in his car nearby. I packed the camera in its bag, checked the lens, and headed out. The August air was cool, the sun low over Table Mountain. I told myself it'd be a quick deal: hand over the camera, pocket the cash, done. I'd sold stuff on Gumtree before. A jacket, some headphones, no issues. But my stomach churned, a nagging feeling I brushed off as nerves. At 4:05 p.m., I reached the Pick n Pay, the parking lot buzzing with shoppers and trolleys. A Gumtree message pinged, "Here, red cap by the entrance." I spotted Thabo, medium build, maybe 25, wearing a red baseball cap and a faded jacket, standing near the supermarket doors. He looked ordinary, maybe a student or a tech guy. Liam parked across the lot, watching me. I waved at Thabo, forcing a smile. "You Thabo?" I said, holding the camera bag. "Yeah," he replied, his voice quiet, eyes scanning the lot. He pulled out a roll of Rand notes, counting out R3,900 in R200s. I handed him the bag, letting him check the camera. He powered it on, tested the shutter, and nodded. "It's good," he said, passing me the cash. I counted it, everything checked out. Relief washed over me. It was going fine. I turned to walk back to Liam's car, ready to call it a day. Then I heard it, fast footsteps, crunching gravel behind me. I spun around and my blood ran cold. 2 guys were charging from the side of the supermarket, one with a tire iron, the other gripping a knife that flashed in the sunlight. Thabo didn't budge. He just stood there, clutching the camera bag, his lips curling into a smirk. It hit me like a freight train. I'd been set up. "Hand over the money," the knife guy snarled, his face half covered by a bandana. My hands shook, the cash still in my fist. Liam honked from the car, shouting, "Run!" But my feet were glued to the ground. I threw the money at them, praying they'd take it and go. The tire iron guy grabbed it, but the knife guy lunged, seizing my arm and pressing the blade to my ribs. "Phone now," he growled. The sharp edge dug into my side, a hot sting as blood seeped through my shirt. I fumbled for my Samsung, my vision blurring with panic. Liam was out of the car, yelling for help, but the lot was a mess of noise, shoppers, cars, no one noticing. Thabo stepped closer, his smirk gone, replaced by a cold, empty stare. "You made this easy," he said, tucking the camera under his jacket. I tossed the phone, And the knife guy caught it, chuckling. The tire iron guy swung at my legs, the metal grazing my shin with a jolt of pain. I stumbled, hitting the pavement, my ribs burning where the knife had cut. They sprinted toward a beat-up white pickup truck, parked at the lot's edge peeling.